It's a work in progress.
Which is fine, but,
yes.
you know.
There's no desire not to cooperate. The challenge is staffing. City of Port Aransas, their police chief serves as their emergency management coordinator and gets some administrative support out of City Hall. City of Robstown is the fire chief / fire marshal / emergency management coordinator. Bishop doesn't have one as of today. Their emergency management coordinator actually just came on as a county employee under animal control, and so they're without an emergency management coordinator at all. But it falls under the mayor right now. And Corpus now has 2 staffing, but they've had staffing issues over the last couple of years. So it's by no means a desire not to do this. It's just not enough hours in the day, quite honestly. And I don't know, Annex H is probably the most challenging annex of all, and very challenging for her staff since she's one of those departments that has full county responsibility. Annex C also, and I apologize, we're kind of jumping around a little bit between the 2 agenda items, but Annex C, there is no place in Nueces County where you can open a book and say, where are all the shelters in Nueces County? That's, to me, a dumb problem to have, but it is the nature of the beast. So you open mine, or ours, sorry, and you're going to see certain facilities listed. You go to Robstown, you're going to have facilities listed. Corpus, you're going to have facilities listed. So, in my master plan of how I think things should be in the future, we need to be looking at a consolidation with the smaller communities to bring them into a more cooperative partnership on the development of the emergency management plans. Community preparedness and the ability to execute those plans still are the local responsibility and will never change. Even the City of Driscoll, Petronia, I will do say. I work with them, I show them the plan, I help them develop training, you know, and I'm a resource to them, but at the end of the day, when something happens, those communities still have to be able to execute.
It's their decision.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter till it matters.
Yeah. And what we're trying to do, and Annex H being a prime example, is if we can at least develop a, quote, countywide Annex H that is applicable to all jurisdictions, then they could at least adopt it locally and insert that into their plan rather than having to change all the nomenclature in there to be representative of their city. The county program is a key example of that because it does represent the county's responsibilities, but it also makes reference to, quote, these cities, and the cities is defined by who signs it. So our evacuation plan is a good example. Last year we did the countywide reentry plan, and that was an appendix to Annex H that all cities should be inserting the exact same document. So we're getting there. It's kind of the wordy version of.
Well, I just want to say, Danielle and Judge Neal, you know, these are things you don't have to do, but I want to commend you and Danielle. I know y'all have worked through this diligently, and many times, just like I said,